Okay, so as of this point, this is the last video in the playlist for the ZOLEO right here. And it is really just wrapping things up about why the ZOLEO. What's it good at? What is it not good at? Why should you consider it or think of another satellite communicator? And I'm going to tell you my opinions of it as best I can without, knocking it or, praising it too much. I'll try to be as level-headed as I can be. But watch to the end, because I'm going to rank all the different satellite communicators, not so much rank them, but group them in the top 11 satellite communicators of 2023. There'll be a link right here in the top right and in the description below about that video. So watch to the end to see that information. So really what I want to just point out, and I'll say real quick that the ZOLEO is just like the Garmin inReach Messenger. They're really good at communicating. If you want a great communicator, these two are the devices for you, because they'll go from Wi-Fi to cell service to satellite service seamlessly. It's automatic. You don't have to do anything. So if you're at home or you're at work, whatever, it's going to use the Wi-Fi first. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, then it's going to go to cell service. And then, man, I'm telling you what, you're going to get that information really quick when you're, doing something on your device. But when you go to satellite service, one, make sure you have a clear view of the sky, and then give yourself a little more time, because it could take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, depending on your view of the sky, how many satellites are in the vicinity. Are you in a walled canyon or something, so you don't have access to very many satellites? That all plays a part, so give yourself some time when you're communicating with these devices. What the ZOLEO is not good at. It is not good at navigation, because you can't navigate with it. It is good at tracking in a way for other people to see your tracks. You can list yourself as a contact, and then when you send a track out or a check-in, then you'll be able to see that. And I did a test in the previous video about the maps and tracking, and right here, I do not have cell service. Because I'm Bluetoothed here, it sent the track up or the check-in, and then I was able to see it on my phone. I'll have images of both of those, and so I was able to see my own track. Then I could click on the screen. I could see where I was at, my coordinates. Other people can see the same thing if you put them into your contacts list and you shared that with them. And you need to do that at home before you head out on your trip, and always test first. But I could see where I'm at, so even though I can't track back like I can on the Messenger or the Mini 2, I can look at the map and go, oh, there's a road over there, or a trail over here, or I think I'm lost, but there's a house over here. You can see that information, and you can also download offline maps. So I would strongly recommend that if you're going into an area and you've never been there before, or you just want more detail, make sure you download the offline maps. I don't know everything there is about downloading offline maps, but I covered that in the last video, so check that out. All right, that's kind of, there's not a whole lot to this. This is awesome at communicating, because it goes Wi-Fi cell service to satellite service. It's great for that. And again, if you're trying to communicate, maybe you're on a trip and you're in another country, but you're in Wi-Fi or cell service, this is going to communicate really fast. Again, when you're outside of either of those and you're in satellite coverage, then it's going to take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But it does get weather. It's good at the weather. I think there maybe are some others that are better at weather, but it gives you a lot of good information, and it gives you the wind speed. So some people really like that, and I like that too. Especially I'm coming out here to video, or I'm out hunting or fishing and doing things. Especially fishing. If it's going to be 30 miles an hour in the afternoon, I'm not going out fishing. I prefer to go out fishing in the morning when the winds are calmer. So depending on your situation, you may want to know about the wind speed. But that's what these both are for, and they're really about messaging. SOS, two-way messaging. If you don't need to navigate, or you already have another way to navigate, that's what these two devices are for. That's really all there is to it. If you've got any other questions or comments, and there's something I've missed, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, because I keep doing my best to learn about these so I can provide more information to you and better information in the future. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. And if you'd like to support Hiking Emergency Beacon, there's a link in the description below. Now, for the top 11 satellite communicators of 2023. There is a video of it right here, and also in a description below. Also 2022, I think maybe it was the best of 2023 too. And I go through them and I tell about what's, you know, what they do, you know, the basics of them, how much they cost. I then rank them and group them, which ones are satellite communicators for hiking, for like these right here, if you're just camping and you don't need to navigate, if you want a dog tracker, if you want something made for more driving or four-wheeling, off-roading. So I group them, I rank them in a way, and I try not to rank them, but then I do give my advice as to what I think are the best satellite communicators. I also then, you know, what's the best all-in-one devices, or what are they all the all-in-one devices, not which one is the best. But look for that video and check it out, because you'll learn more hopefully, and if you have questions, then I will do my very best to direct you to the satellite communicator that is best for you and not my favorite. All right, that's it. That wraps up the playlist for the ZOLEO. I reserve the right to come back and add to it in the future. If somebody comes up with a question or says, hey, will you check this out, then I would add that to this playlist. But at this point, this is the last in the playlist for the ZOLEO. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, again, please leave a comment below. Thanks for joining me and waiting and hanging out to the end. And I'll see you back out here in Colorado in the next video.